4 goals, 5 assists with Dallas. There's a foul on that side.
He does very well for Herrera. Under pressure, good composure with the ball, draws the foul for Rafael.
We're going to see the subs now, and the crowd knows it's Chicharito.
Chicharito. I love you, Chicharito. They're saying Chicharito. Here we go.
Javier Hernandez will make his much awaited, much anticipated Manchester United debut, replacing Nani.
And Danny Welbeck are coming in.
The crowd doesn't care about Welbeck. That's for Hernandez. Welbeck for Makeda. That's an afterthought for this crowd. They wanted to see Hernandez. Makeda did well, a couple of goals, serving some notice to the boss, Sir Alex Ferguson. And now Conde will replace Marshall, and Jaime Moreno's going to come in as well. So Chad Marshall's night is done. Let's see who else is coming out.
Javier Morales.
You would think Javier might be out of gas the way he's played here, especially in this second half. Had so much of the ball. This, as you well know, one of the greatest players to ever play in this league, Jaime Moreno, and you know from first-hand experience.
Absolutely. Teammate of mine back at DC United, came on halfway through the season in '96, did so well. He continued to do well.
Here's the free kick for the All-Stars. Played in, and they've got one. Looks like the hometown hero, Brian Ching.
Well, there were so many of us that were hoping to see Brian Ching part of the 2010 World Cup. He did so well in qualifying for the U.S. He didn't get a chance to go, but he's shining here tonight. The second half substitute for his home crowd. He comes on, and what an excellent header. Great run to the near post. He loses his markers. What a ball from David Ferreira of FC Dallas. Quality ball. Van der Sar can't get to it. Rafael looked like he was the closest to marking him. Yeah, Van der Sar, hello. Can't get there, the 39-year-old. Great career for him, though, but at the same time, what a great goal from Brian Ching. An excellent story for this player.
Hernandez. Upfield, we've got a player down for the MLS All-Stars as play continues upfield with Cleverly. Sending it inside. Hernandez! Saved by Ramondo. Had he scored there, this roof might have opened.
Oh, Chicharito, the little green pea. Great opportunity provided by Cleverly. And it's a good ball to the back post here. He does very well to get a left foot on it. See this chance, it almost gets away from him, but it comes across his body. Good balance and save from Nicky Raimondo as well at the near post.
The player that was injured upfield is Bobby Convey, who's just back up on his feet finally and appears to be okay. But right now it's Manchester United with a corner kick.
Tom Cleverly, one of the players came on second half.
Next games begin on ESPN tomorrow. First at 2 Eastern, catch coverage BMX Park. And at 8 Eastern, see the finals coverage of Skateboard Big Air X Games 16 ESPN tomorrow. Hernandez trying to sneak through. A takedown. What's the color of the card going to be? Yellow to Conde. But I think that's why there was a crowd there.
Well, the pace of the ball was a bit slow coming to Conde. You see here being played back. And he tries to take on Chicharito. Hernandez, well, he's too quick on the ball, Hernandez. He loves to apply pressure straight away. This Mexican international. And he's creating an opportunity here for a free kick set up. Good player, William Conde. Chicago Fire.
All-star appearance for Conde.
Chicago Fire center back, Colombian international. Very well.
Gibson or Cleverly will be taking this for Manchester United. 23, 24 yards away. Gibson to strike. Wow. 3-1 Manchester United. No mistake there. Not by Gibson in the 70th.
Well, it's very hard to get to that ball. And Darren Gibson, well, he plays it just in the upper 90. Great finish. And it's a great strike. He provided the opportunity there with the free kick. Upper 90, so hard to get to that ball. What an excellent finish. This is a player who really learned from the best, Paul Scholes, in the center part of the midfield. He's been really one of his understudies. Stuck so well. What a finish.
Thought about the cross, now delivers it on the ground, but it's denied, and Gibson takes over.
Well, it's good to see Landon Donovan representing the U.S. here in terms of the All-Stars for the Major League Soccer, but he looks very heavy-legged, and he should be. Played last night, traveled here. You're not seeing the best of Landon Donovan. You saw it in the summer in South Africa. It's exciting just for the fans, I think, just to see him step on the field.
O'Shea will play it back. Evans in the 84th minute. Fletcher. Flag stays down. Hernandez! He makes his debut in style. 5-1 Manchester United.
Display for the first time for Manchester United. No better way than to start your career for the Red Devils with Sir Alex Ferguson watching over you and to score on your debut. What a great finish it was. Watch how he checks back to the ball. See, as the midfielder receives it, he checks back there to chip over the top. Was he off? Oh, it was close. Assistant referee, he didn't call it, but what a finish here. The ball's coming to him, the coordination, the timing of the ball. Nicky Raimondo has to come out for it. Gets caught in between, and there's the finish.
Yep. Well done by Hernandez.
On the replay, it looked a bit offsides to me. It looked off, but I don't know. The goal stands 5-1.
At age 22, youngest to score 2 or more goals for Mexico at the World Cup since 1930. A lot of pressure on him, John, in your opinion. First Mexican player ever signed by Manchester United?
Well, there's always pressure that's added when you go to a big club with high expectations. The tradition of this club, and that they're winners, JP. It doesn't matter where you're from, you still got to be a successful player. But you have to contribute and understand what your role is. That's the respect you gain when you play for a top club.
86th minute. Chicharito does it in style. A goal in his debut, coming off the bench, and you think Sir Bobby Charlton to the right is excited about watching a young, talented player like that.
Talk about legendary players in the game for this club. There's been so many. 249 goals, and there's Ryan Giggs. From
Giggs.
one generation to the next, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Hernandez,
and then
Sir Bobby,
yeah,
and then Ryan Giggs. Donovan on the ball. That's it. Final whistle. Javier Hernandez, maybe a new star for Manchester United. Everyone's heard so much about him. We saw him during the World Cup, and he scores tonight coming off the bench.
He did so well. He's one for the future, but he wants to make his presence felt now. Great finish from him, and really just a great display from both teams. It does so well, but Manchester United doing so well with the great wealth of players they have, JP.
McKenna got things started with his 2 goals inside of 12 minutes. The MLS All-Stars made it close when Ching scored in the 64th minute, 2-1. I think at that point we've got a game going on, but then
to produce the skills that we know that they've got, and I thought they did that tonight. You know, we kept the ball well and scored some great goals, so everyone's happy.
A large pop from this crowd here for a young 22-year-old man, Javier Hernandez, making his debut for the Red of Manchester United. Another pop for the young man. I see the smile on your face. I saw the smile on your skipper's face. What impressions did he leave you with here in his first outing?
Well, I mean, it's the perfect start to score the goal. But not just his goal, his all-round movement and his play is what we expect of him. And we know he's a great talent, and you know, we can't wait for him to play in the Premiership.
as this team progresses towards the opening of the EPL season, what needs to be worked on for you guys to get back on top this upcoming season?
Matt Busby as a coach, all these top players, top names throughout this club.
Let's bring in Julie Foudy, get her thoughts on what took place here tonight. Julie.
Well, what I love, guys, is that you've got lots of goals and how this tour is about the young players. I mean, look at the ages. Makeda, 18 years old. Darren Gibson, 22. Tom Cleverley, 20. Javier Hernandez, just 22. And not just, you know, okay goals, like, oh my goodness goals, where you're looking at that Tom Cleverley goal, and it was unbelievable.